Hello, nerd!
Hey, nerd.
Alright, so you have their streams up.
Yep, I'm pretty well ready to go.
Alright, that's good. I was worried you were going to take like an hour, and we would have to spend a bunch more time, but they're both live. I just had a problem with Twitch. Coolio, we are ready. So I should explain. Oh no, we aren't ready. This capture is not correctly set up. Let me fix that real quick. This is not pro low percent. This is a junior any percent. Just takes a second to fix. Not a big deal.
Chat up, so.
Yeah, you should get the chat popped out. Get ready to do some freaking commentary. But yeah, junior any percent. Sorry about that. So I'm just gonna do our quick spiel while you get set up, Mr. Elfshot. So this is gonna be Rudd versus PatDog56 and junior any percent. This is elimination bracket, so whoever loses in this event will be knocked out of the tournament for good. It is any percent, which means you can use whatever items in the game that you need to. Each racer has 15 minutes to get to Olmec and beat it, or get as far as they can within those 15 minutes. Whoever gets farthest or beats Olmec first is the one who takes a win, and it's best 2 out of 3, so whoever gets 2 wins first will win it and knock the other player out. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Are you ready to do your things and stuff, Elf?
Yes.
Alright, so I am going to give them a quick countdown. So I need to get Rudd into the main door. Main door!
Playing around in Temple, like he's ever gonna get there anyway.
Of course, we'll never see Rudd there. This is going to be a very quick race. PatDog is going to wipe the floor with Rudd. The dirty, dirty mines floor.
Can you make it past 4-1?
Yeah.
I am very ready, Shin.
Alright, so we're going to get started in about 40 seconds here. I'm excited. I really enjoy seeing Rudd fail at anything, so should be a pretty good thing to watch.
Rudd failing is one of my favorite things to watch.
Yeah.
It feels pretty good. That's why I love tuning into his streams.
So at this point, I should mention that the way the schedule has been run down now, Mike just won the last event, which means that whoever wins this event will be facing Mike tomorrow, which should be fun. There's dynamic scheduling, which means we do have some automatically set up things, so whoever wins this event will be facing Mike tomorrow. So just
I just want to point out real quick, does the Tunnel Man there also have an enter the thingy there?
What do you mean?
On PatDog's stream, there's a space bar for Tunnel Man to also enter.
Entering the main door and the talking to Tunnel Man command is the same thing, so you can do the both at once, and you get a quick text box that gets displayed when you start the game. It's a little fun glitch, and we see it from a bunch of the racers. But, ooh, these are both muted. Let me resolve that so we have some actual Spelunky audio.
I've never noticed that before. Anyway, Rudd picking up a bomb box pretty early.
Was it a bomb box? Yeah, I didn't notice it because of the...
sorry, bomb bag.
Bomb bag, right. Okay, I think I can hear some audio from Rudd's end from the stream, so I'm just going to mute him for the time being. But, so far so good.
What has come?
PatDog having a faster run, for sure.
Oh, yes.
Rocking the Golden Monk.
Much freemier run, too.
He's a bit pixely, but pixely is better than no frame rate at all.
Yeah, no dropped frames is probably more ideal, especially considering everything's scaled down on the stream.
The downscale means that pixeliness isn't a huge deal. Interesting situation there by PatDog, throwing a bomb at a bat, and then roping up and getting arrowed immediately after choosing to reset.
Got a little flustered there and just quit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the reset there would have been that good. He's now at about a minute of a disadvantage, whereas he could have kept on pushing along. But Rudd is onto the jungle.
He is against Rudd right now, and there's a good chance that Rudd will screw something up.
That's true. Gotta have the Rudd mess-up factor in your logistics.
Uh-huh. I don't know if those are logistics so much, though.
Just consistencies, rather. Looks like Rudd is gonna cry because he can't purchase anything, or sit around and throw pots at walls when he should be really doing pot strats. With 10 bombs, very viable.
Yes, Rudd not optimizing well at all here.
Honestly, if you don't use pot strats, you shouldn't be doing anything at all. That's nearly one for the pip counter, but you can jump over that tiki trap there like Rudd just did. PatDog playing pretty quickly and pretty well. At 6 health, with a pretty decently... Oh, and he's gonna jump onto the spikes off of the spider. That's unfortunate for PatDog. Back to 1-1.
I'll need to refresh my stream. I think you're a bit ahead of me right now.
Maybe it's for the best. But still trekking through the jungle. So far, so good for him.
Only on 3 health, though. He could be a little comfier on that.
Yeah, a tiki trap is death for Rudd at this point. Of course, bad traps are death, spikes are death.
Getting a little paranoid about that monkey over the spike pit.
Monkeys are imminent and very likely death. See. Fall damage is not necessarily death, but it will drop you to 2 health upon being at 3 health. Pat pushing along back through the mines after a little bit of a tough start.
Yeah. It seems like he was tempted to go for that jetpack, but I don't know how confident he feels with his shopkeeping robbing skills.
I think that's the second pot I've seen Rudd throw during these races. I need to have a stern talk with him later that pot strats are
that
the only
guy got a nice
acceptable
little
way.
whip there. Ooh, and Rudd ran straight into an arrow trap.
Ooh, that's not an arrow trap, but, you know, close
Oh,
enough.
I'm sorry, Kiki trap.
Rudd is going to go down on, I think that was 2-4. Ooh, Can someone inform us? I'm pretty sure that was 2-4. I mean, it might not matter, assuming PatDog can use his 10 bombs.
I believe it was
quite
2-4.
effectively.
I am at least 80% sure.
Yeah, I think so too. So we'll just call it 2-4 for now. Of course, I assume that within the 11 minutes that they still have, they can make it to the ice caves. Hopefully, this is nearly the semifinals
That
for a
dog
loser.
got very lucky not getting a boomerang thrown at his face right there, though.
Yeah, he's playing pretty quickly, a lot faster than most of our racers, and he has been doing pretty well. He's been getting a little bit of garbage as far as seeds go, which is generally what has been killing him off here. Now he's got a run going into the jungle, and I don't expect it to stop too soon.
No, it seems like he's on good pace right now. Very comfy with his resources, too.
Rudd choosing not to shop at Jimbo's general store. I don't know what he's thinking. Jimbo has some great deals.
Was it a weapon shop?
He went back to Jimbo's general store and purchased a compass, so there's that. Also,
Compass
general store
definitely
is
something good to
a
have.
general store.
Ah, okay. Nah, I guess I didn't quite hear that.
Yeah,
I don't really like to pay too much attention to you. I'm sorry, Hectic.
that's fair enough. Gotta love how infrequently you see the shopkeep names. Like, you'll see them for a while when you're starting out the game, and then, like, you never again pay attention to them. I think
Fun
one of them was
fact
named
is-
Kappa.
There's only 26 names. There's one for each letter of the alphabet. If you've ever
there?
looked at the strings list,
You
you
know.
can actually see all the possible shopkeeper names.
So at this point, PatDog has tied up the game on 2-4. If he continues to play quickly and make it to the ice caves, he'll be holding the victory. That was close.
Oh, that was really scary for him there.
Yeah, taking a long stun in the water as opposed to taking it forever on the spikes. Pretty good stuff.
It's a good thing you can't drown in Spelunky.
Yeah, that would have been a problem for him.
As if we need more mechanics to screw us over.
I mean, you can kind of drown in the acid, but
More or less, I suppose.
And there goes PatDog onto the ice caves at this point.
Rudd, though, making his way back up there, though. He's on 2-2 now. Moving a bit faster than Pat.
Elf, you've been requested to talk deeper. I'll just talk more high-pitched. So PatDog is on 3-2 at this point. 3 levels ahead of Rudd. Yeah, no, that's gonna stop.
You know, I have a feeling he's making a joke.
I can't really tell, to be honest. But 3-level lead by Pat. Of course, Rudd with the dark level. What else? And PatDog.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh!
He's getting rudded.
That was a 3-2. Not exactly, but PatDog is going to go down on 3-2. Rudd has a solid chance to take the lead here as long as he plays. Did he just whip a man trap like on the moment he saw it? That was bonkers. Nice job by Rudd.
That was tough to see things like that in his dark levels. He didn't even carry his torch half that way.
Pretty crazy. I am not doing Pib. It's fucking bullshit.
This is fucking bullshit.
We need to stop. Okay, family friendly at Star League. You know, not a cursed stream by any means. Rudd about to move on to 3-1 has a solid chance of at least tying the game, if not taking the lead there.
This is freaking BS.
This is ridiculous.
There we go. That's PG.
Yeah, we need to stop. This is bad. Okay. Traversing through 3-1 so far for Rudd. PatDog making his way back through the mines after his unfortunate demise with UFO, Icicle, Yeti King nonsense. Of course, getting a bomb box. What else?
Well, that'll be nice. Let's see. So far, neither of our racers have been using many of their resources at all.
Yeah, I mean...
Rudd's occasionally been dropping his bombs, but I haven't seen PatDog take advantage of most of the resources he's gotten a hold of.
you know, the bomb timer is quite a long one. Sometimes it just doesn't feel like it's worth using the bomb when you can just go around. Of course, it's mostly about the safety of a situation.
Yeah, especially in these junior races. They, I think, are more concerned with the safety than the speed. Ooh, Rudd, very lucky to not take fall damage there. It actually kind of looked like it.
Yeah. I think he's moving on to 3-4 at this point. Yep, there he goes, 3-4, as PatDog is moving through 2-1. He's 7 levels behind at this point, but he has plenty of ground to make up 6, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see how the temple treats Rudd here, though. Oh, picking up some more resources, though. Very smart on his part.
Why didn't he grab the second compass? I mean, come on. Helped out Mike on his Olmec fight. Ooh, PatDog.
Oh, exactly. It's a
PatDog
good
down
luck
to 2
charm.
health.
Hitting his face in the ground there. I advise keeping your face away from the ground when you play Spelunky, by the way, guys.
That's true. He's back up to 3, though. He did grab the damsel. Good choice. Rudd immediately using a bomb in the situation we were talking about for safety as avoiding that mummy. That's the way to go.
Yeah, that was probably faster as well. It's got one of those big snaking layouts.
That was a really nice shortcut for him. Now, I'd like to see a little bit more strategy from Rudd. The strategy is called losing, because, yeah. Completely unbiased commentaries. Yeah, that was less effective of a bomb on Rudd's part. There we go, that's the bomb he was looking for. However, the gold entrance
Still
might be
deal with
stopping some
the
stuff.
mummy a bit there.
Yeah, that would be the way down. So there goes Rudd with the compass at this point. Looks like the exit is going to be straight below him in a second, as long as he bombs. Yep, there he goes.
Right
So,
now, though, no longer enough bombs for safe Olmec strats.
PatDog going to take a
Could let
bubble
him stomp twice, though.
all the way down to where a snail is, and then end up getting hit by the snail. So he's down to 1 health at this point. That's a bit scary for him, but who knows what could happen to Rudd? He could get tiki'd, like, right now. Oh, okay, not right now, but right now.
Almost eating the mummy.
But right now, okay. Yeah, he does the mummy jump. You know, maybe he'll fall into lava right about now. Okay. Well, I don't think this is working out very well for us.
Only a 5-tile jump right there, though. Uh-oh.
This is an interesting situation with the mummy.
Man.
Oh! Okay, this is a
The
spooky
Croc Man
situation.
was actually stunned there for a second.
Yep, falling into lava stuns the Croc Man.
Oh, okay. I feel like I knew that, I just kind of forgot about it.
Oh, that's really... Oh,
And the
Rudd,
air trap. Rudd
that
gets
was
a bit
bonkers.
sloppy.
Rudd, yeah, after that flustering event, he's down to 1 health for Olmec. See what happens. Misusing a rope. Yeah, this is, I'm starting to worry about Rudd's mindset right now. Looks like he's, a bit spooked.
Yeah, either way, though, 2 Olmec is a nice lead.
Oh no, PatDog died!
Yes, he did. We got a little distracted by Rudd there. Oh, but PatDog, so the pro double arrow whips right there. Back whipping the second one, even.
Dang, man.
Let's see. Rudd opting for fast strats, but didn't jump out of the way. Oh, no.
Oh, then that's going to be the end of him. Yeah, he's dead on Olmec. So 4-4 is the level to beat. 4-4, of course, being Olmec's lair. So as long as PatDog plays faster than Rudd, which they're both on 1-1 at this point, they have a chance. Actually, no! There's pretty much only 4... There's 4 minutes on the timer left. So at this point, it's
some
really...
of these guys going for a low percent world record right now, or any percent world record for that matter. I don't think we're going to see another run get that far.
Yeah, well, we're going to need to see some teleporters if that ends up happening, but I'm a little bit doubtful. Dang, man. Alright, so I'm going to inform them. Actually, no, I'm not. I want them to keep racing. Normally when I inform them that there's like this much time left after they died, they're like, can we stop? So we're going to let them run the timer down, do their last bit of racing, and then we're going to move on to round 2. Rudd has likely won this one.
See what happens with these levels, though. You never know, something amazing could happen.
Could get a wrong warp straight to Yama's throne. Of course, that invalidates the run. It's any percent, not hell percent. We do state that you have to kill Olmec, not Yama, and skipping Olmec means, well, sucks for you.
Well, we said any percent, right? I mean, technically a hell percent would also be any percent, because any percent refers to any level of completion.
Alright, so can we get a new commentator here? Because this one's a bit too feisty for my liking.
Ah, yeah, this one's a big smartass, isn't he? He should shut his mouth sometimes.
Wait, PatDog's on to 2-1. It's tough to make this call. PatDog has to be very fast if he wants to make an influence.
Are we sure that he has the timer up? Then we can know for sure whether or not he knows how fast he
Well,
needs to be
I just
going.
informed them that there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. PatDog has the time if he plays very, very fast on this currently low percent run that he's doing.
See if his ability's up for something like that.
Well, when you throw a bomb and then jump onto the bomb, it's one way to end your run and therefore make it impossible for you to come back with 2 minutes on the clock.
Looks like this one will probably go to red.
Yes, this one goes to Rud. So congrats to Rud. Alright, so that's gonna go to Rud. We're gonna let the timer run out. 1 minute 45 seconds here. Let them do their last racing. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Rud is doing something bonkers. Confused. But Rud is gonna take one of the victory diamonds. We're gonna move on to our next race immediately afterwards and see what happens then. Maybe we'll see some overtime. Maybe we'll see some other crazy stuff. Who knows?
Unfortunately, Rud didn't employ our favorite strats from Rud, which is losing.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Very effective at it. However, he chose
Generally,
to use the other
failed
strat.
today. It's horrible. Oh, and PatDog sacrificing the damsel dog. What a shame. What did that poor dog ever do to you?
Looked at him funny, you know?
It's a dog. It
Beady
just
eyes
wanted
could be
some
misinterpreted. Alright, so we're gonna have them get back to the main door and set up for the next race. Second commentator is the one and only Elfshot.
Hello, hello.
You can tell he's excited.
Hey everyone, Elfshot here.
Hey guys, it's Hectic, and we're back for another day of Star League Racing! Rud versus PatDog. Yeah, no, that's a bit too much.
Wait, we're racing? I thought we were just making fun of people.
We are making fun of Ruddigger today!
Yes!
What is Rud doing? I swear to God, Rud is not taking these races seriously!
Well, he won, so I guess he's taking them seriously enough.
That's true, that is true. Yeah. Rip all headphone users. The excited acting is a bit much for your ears. You're gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna start in about 30 seconds here as the original timer is running down.
Ready the Elfshot. You can do it without the numbers, though.
Yeah. Why do your numbers exist, and what do they represent?
They were actually a zip code of a place I used to live, so if you want to go stalk me, feel free to look those up.
Boy, I know what I'm doing after tonight's stream.
Yeah, they're not like completely random or because there happen to be, 85,642 other Elfshots before me. It was just zip code.
Wow, I always thought there were that many Elfshots. Pretty popular internet name, you know.
You'd be surprised, there's only about like 7 or so.
I rarely see other Hectics on the internet, but it does happen.
I remember there was another Elfshot on Xbox Live when I still played a lot of Halo. Our racers are off now.
Yep, on 1-1. Oh, that's right, Rud does need a diamond. I hate to do this, but Rud receives the first diamond of the match, and receives the first arrow of this race as well, so...
Almost received a second arrow there.
Yeah, that was, spooky. I think that was the arrow trap that he took it from, but,
Yeah. I actually was not looking when he saw the first one, so I thought he was going to run into it as well. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that was not almost a second arrow. Elf is just bad at his job. We need a new commentator.
Yeah, there's 2 screens to watch.
That's true. But at this point, I should point out that Rud has some spring shoes. Not that he has them anymore, as he's resetting upon reaching 1 health in the mines. I don't know. Grab a damsel and move on.
At some points, though, I find it's better to just abandon a run. It kind of feels bad in general, and you don't want to continue it.
I don't know, man. That's 30 seconds down the drain for Rud, and he's just gonna take another arrow. Ouch! Those are not kind seeds. However, Pat had a spider den, so let's see.
Yeah, but he made it through unscathed, luckily.
Great, and PatDog is moving out of the jungle now. Rud is behind by 2 levels. So.
Yeah, but a lot of the times these junior races turn into wars of attrition more so than anything.
Actually,
so we'll see if he makes it all the way through for
I
one.
am a large liar. He's behind by 3 levels, but now that he's leaving this exit, he's behind by 2 levels. the whole dealio with Spelunky levels are kind of hard to count, but we'll see. PatDog armed with the boomerang, where Rudd has nothing but his whip.
I would rather have my whip than a boomerang, truth be told.
I think a boomerang is good to have, but because you know you can throw the boomerang and whip again pretty quickly afterwards if you need to. It's one of the fastest like disposable weapons if you need to use your whip, because normally with a shotgun you have to like drop it as opposed to just throwing it. Right there, it helped out Pat a lot. So there's plenty of reasons to argue for the boomerang.
Catching that monkey that just jumped on him too.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Well, PatDog's gonna die on 2-2 to a Tiki Trap, unfortunately, at exactly 4 health. That's gonna do him in.
And Red moving on to the jungle, taking Pat's place in this race.
If he makes it to 2-2, he ties it up, and 2-3, he will, take the victory. Or, well, take the lead, I mean. Not the victory.
Red, though, getting whittled down slowly but surely right now.
Health isn't too safe, especially when you start reaching the temple where arrow traps are reintroduced.
Certainly not, and with blue frogs jumping around everywhere, that can be quite a bit of trouble for your average player, too.
Tiki traps, of course, with the,
Oh, taking another damage, and full damage to kill Rudd.
Oh, wow, you're quite a bit ahead of me. Let me, refresh Rudd's stream here so that we can try and fix that. Okay.
Anyway, that was 2-2, though, I believe, so we are tied.
We've lost Rudd's feed for a second here, because Twitch is an amazing, website, unfortunately. Rudd is veering offline for me because I reset his stream. That's something I hate about the pop-outs. They have this tendency to break much faster than regular Twitch players, but Rudd is moving on to the next level for me right now.
Oh, PatDog looking ready to move into jungle right now, though.
Alright, so...
So our racers are tied at 2-2, correct?
Rudd died on 2-1. No, it was 2-2.
Oh,
No.
Rudd taking jetpack, though.
Look at that. Jetpack in a bomb box. This is going to help him out a lot, but at 2 health, ooh, I worry for arrow traps.
Though, he can play pretty passively right now just by sitting back and blasting away with that shotgun.
Weirdest, like, situation I've seen. It fell into, like, a orange frog, a blue frog, a tiki man, and fell past a giant blue frog into this just 2x2 section of only giant blue frog. Odd stuff.
Was quite a bit of a mess right there.
Odd stuff. He ended up only taking 1 damage, though, because, Big Frog doesn't actually do 2 damage, unlike most of the large enemies in the game. Anubis only does 1
abandoned
damage.
his shotgun there, though, hoping to get the damsel through.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Look at them. Down a shotgun. He can get 1 back because he does have the bombs, but it's up to whether or not he decides to do so. At this point, Pat is back to 2-2. He's going to move on to 2-3 in a second here and take the lead.
Rudd might be comfier off if he had some paste with those bombs, though.
This is true. He's moving on. So far, so good. On to the jungle. I think he's gaining some ground on PatDog for sure.
PatDog with a nice back whip on a monkey that was about to ambush him.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rudd jumping into a blue frog's face.
Oh my gosh. I still have delay. I guess I'm just going to have to deal with that. But Rudd is down back to 1-1 at this point, unfortunately for him. He has a level deficit of about 7 levels, so let's see if he can catch up. PatDog moving on to 2-4, nearly at the ice caves for the first time in this race. They have 9 minutes and 30 seconds, so if there are still deaths, we have plenty of time to reach Olmec. Of course, there's a potential for death here with a dark jungle.
Oh, yes. This will be rough for him.
Seem to use a bomb, but also abandoning his torch, but there's a Tiki man who... never mind. There's a spike.
Oh,
PatDog
yeah.
to fall onto. So 2-4 is officially the level to beat. Rudd picking up a teleporter and actually racing with it. What is this?
I mentioned earlier you should keep your face away from the ground. You should also keep it away from spikes.
This is true. Alright, well, Rudd is messing with the teleport while PatDog is resetting on 1-1. Ouch.
Uh-oh. Teleported straight into an arrow trap right there.
Yeah, that's down to 2 health for Rudd. Try to teleport
He got
past Scorpions.
Shopkeeper Diagra.
Shopkeeper. He found it in a crate.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I missed that while PatDog was moving through the
Shopkeeper
dark
aggro.
jungle.
Interesting.
Yes, word's really good.
Yeah, of course. What else? Oh, and he's gonna teleport a little bit too hastily into another arrow trap and end up dying. So, lots of death. There's some pain going down. Right down to 2 health on 1-1. Oh, man. These guys are taking a beating.
Yeah, I wonder if these players are getting a bit flustered right now. Neither of them, they seem to be playing a little off, or as if they're a little put off by their play.
Off and put off?
Yes.
I agree, yeah. I think
If I was Rudd, I would be very put off too.
I think they need to find their pace. I think they're both playing a little bit too fast. I think Rudd is playing a bit too furious, personally. But we'll see.
Perhaps even too fast and too furious.
Everybody has poor quality for PatDog. PatDog is streaming at a low bit rate. Because we prefer you have a low bit rate as opposed to having a low frame rate. Because we can still tell what's going on PatDog's stream. But if he's buffering all the time, then we won't actually be able to see what's going on. Alright, PatDog back to the jungle. Rudd actually moving on to 1-4, so he's nearly at the jungle as well. But let's see if we can get some ice caves action here. So far, so good for PatDog. Dead or Restless choosing not to go for the vampire and grab himself a cape. So
yeah, well, without spike shoes, it can be very annoying to try to whittle them down unless you feel like blowing a bomb as well.
True. Pretty fast
Definitely a
level for
useful
PatDog.
item, but not always an economical decision.
Yep. Rudd is onto the jungle himself now, so hopefully we'll see a little bit more luck as far as the seed goes, so that they can have an easy breezy move on to the ice caves. Yeah.
PatDog just one level ahead. PatDog almost blowing himself with an orange frog as well.
Yeah, that was a little bit scary to watch. Currently the lead is 2-4 by PatDog. They're both about to approach that mark, and I would use a bomb here if I was PatDog. Although never mind, the way around is right there. Not much of a area to traverse. But PatDog is on to 2-4 just as Ruddigger is moving on to 2-3. So interesting stuff. I'm going to reiterate once more while we're watching our racers go through the jungle here that the junior finals, you heard me, junior finals, last two racers in the junior regular bracket will be going down later tonight at 10 p.m. EST. So it's going to be a little while from now. Let me grab my clock real quick and inform you exactly how long. In 19 minutes and 4 hours and 19 minutes is when, no, my apologies, 3 hours and 19 minutes is when those will be starting. So mark your calendars. Blocks, I guess. We don't really need to be thinking about other days, but get ready for those. It's going to be super exciting. Johnny Levin versus Fishy, 1289. Two of the most, like, well-defined racers, you know, making their debuts pretty strongly, and I'm super excited, so go check that out. Back to races, though. PatDog is on the 3-2, and Ruddigger himself is moving on to 3-1, so Leo.
Yep. It's doing fairly well. He seems to be very nervous of that vampire there, though. Oh, and he is going to opt to get the cape. Actually, it's a good decision going into the ice caves here.
For sure.
PatDog, though, looking to buy a bunch of items, yet not having the cash to back him up.
Always interesting, like, when these two enter, like, different levels in different areas to see, like, different colors of the transitions. Like, Rudd had green to blue, while Pat had blue to blue. It's just this weird thing that I like to look at. And Pat is going to die to the abyss on 3-3.
Rudd got rudded.
Oh, that's 3-2. That's not a get redded.
Oh, okay.
He gets redded on 3-1, but nearly. Let's see what happens. Well, okay, Yetis, that's a massacre.
Yeti
Wow.
King's already dead, though.
That was a massacre. All of the Yetis died along with the Yeti King, just in front of our eyes. That was brutal.
Yeah, and
It happened sooner than
spike shoes as well, helping him through the rest of the ice caves for
We'll
sure.
get through it sooner than later at this point. That was a brutal display of stuff, basically.
Red now easily able to traverse the rest of the ice caves here.
He's tied it up at 3-3, and he's moving on to 3-4 at this point. Oh, okay, awkward stuff. But yeah, moving on to 3-4. He has the lead.
Red now erring on the side of caution and pulling into the lead too.
Alright, Rudd has a strong chance at this point to try and beat Olmec on this seed, and if he does, he will take the victory for this match and move on and eliminate PatDog himself.
That being said, it's not clear that PatDog really has enough time to get an Olmec victory.
That's true, oh my gosh. He has to rely on quick death by Rudd as opposed to Rudd reaching Olmec and dying. He does have enough time to reach this He does have enough time to reach the temple within the time allotted, but no time at all to beat the game or reach Olmec. There's about 3 minutes on the clock, so maybe there is enough time. I stand corrected. 3 minutes is enough time to at least reach Olmec. But PatDog needs to play fast.
Yes, and hope that Red dies.
Alright, Rudd moving on to 4-2 rather. PatDog moving on to 2-2. 8 levels sounds like a lot, but it is possible. Rudd with a dark level. Let's see.
Dark temple. This could be really rough here for Rudd.
We've got some sexy lighting from the damsel shop, but Rudd just completely ignoring that. I was kind of hoping that the Crocman would telefrag the damsel in the shop, but alas, no such luck.
Rudd probably should just bomb through right here, honestly. And he is opting to.
Right, and that is going to be the exit for him. He's moving on to 4-3, while PatDog is on 2-3 himself, with a Tiki Village. Oof. It's looking more and more like PatDog won't have enough time to have an influence on this race, and that Rudd is going to take the victory, especially considering
a pally for Rudd.
Rudd having a
nice straight down one.
Perfect 4-3 level, pushing the lead to Olmec here as he moves on, and it's looking like this is going to be the end for PatDog. Wow, that was interesting. PatDog dropped his boomerang like at the last second, and the Tiki Man just swooped it up.
That was actually amusing.
And PatDog using a rough on accident, but now moving on to the black market. There's only 1 minute and 45 seconds left on the clock, which means I doubt there's enough time for PatDog to make it. He needs to have perfect seeds, and even so, this black market is going to take an amount of time, especially considering using a random rope again. Rudd, however, on Olmec with 1 health.
Dead on Olmec again, though.
Ooh, yeah, make that 0 health. Dying on Olmec, putting the lead to 4-4. Of course, Russ still has a very solid chance of the victory, considering PatDog has 1 minute and 20 seconds to get through all of the ice caves and the temple.
Let's see if you can pull something amazing out here.
Considering there are no passive items on his side and only less than starting resources, it's looking like this is going to go to Rudd.
So yeah, that'd be 8 levels to get through.
That would be 7.
Oh, 7, yes.
And sitting around with that, Yeti has made it so that at this point I'm going to have to say that Rudd is definitely taking the victory here. So unfortunately for PatDog, that means that he is going to be eliminated and Rudd is going to take the win. So congrats to Rudd, apologies to PatDog. Great performance by both racers. And at that point, that means that Rudd will be facing off against Mike tomorrow. Now, of course, I'm going to be doing these final spiel as the timer ticks down. Once again, I will reiterate, at 10 p.m. EST, we'll be doing Junior Finals, which is super excited. Johnny Levin versus Fishy1289, and 2 of the racers that have proved that they are some of the best in the junior bracket. I'm super excited for that. You should be too. Mark your clocks, I guess, set an alarm or something, get ready, get hyped. We want to have crazy hype for those guys, because they've done a great job reaching the finals. I want to see some awesome stuff in chat. If it's spam the fishes, the freaking fish emotes from the beginning of the races. Bring them on. Freaking cheer Johnny on. Do some stuff in chat. I want there to be some hype.
Both those races have been great to watch throughout these races.
Fishy with the amazing overtime. Johnny has been one of the most consistent racers that we've seen, and yeah, I don't want to rant for too long. I don't want to go on too much about stuff that we can be saying during the actual finals, but the finals will be best 3 of 5. Long race at 10 p.m. EST. Show up, have some hype, get in chat, just go crazy, I guess. Not too crazy. Keep it legal, I guess. But, yeah, that'll be happening. For the very last time at 10 p.m. EST, Al, thanks for last second helping me out with these commentaries.
Hey, not a problem. Glad to join you.
Give that little
make fun of Rudd.
Yeah.
You know, the usual.
Saved us from the disgusting performance of Solo Hectic. God, that would have been terrible. My voice only for 20 minutes at least.
With all cracks included. Oh.
Oh, it's just disgusting. Anyway.